Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
The Chargers are back deep, ready to return to kickoff. The leaders of the AFC West are set now to kick it away and get...
Let's go.
Will go ground. Has space. Pryor's there to take it down. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Well, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one. And right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. It's Bernard in the backfield.
Let's go.
That's an interception. Running room. The tackle is made. Leading this on. The Chargers come out in the nickel. First and 10. Throws to the right. Macklin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Raiders might be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, uh-oh, not again, as they trail in another tight game, partner.
Well, I'm going to do a little teaching right here. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just focus on the play that's coming up. Just do your job. If you do that, you'll have a chance to find a way to win.
Smith with the good coverage that time to knock it away.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
Second down following that incompletion.
Get ready.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Bernard is brought down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. It's Bernard in the backfield.
Get ready. Get ready.
Takes it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. A takeaway. Throws the stiff arm. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Interception. Taking off. He steps out.
Linebackers nowadays are so...
It's Bernard in the backfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
First down at the 33. And Edelman can't hold on that time.
Edelman is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. If you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
The Raiders come out. Two tight ends on the field. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line. Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
Get ready.
They'll go ground.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
When you're in a situation like this, 4th and short near midfield, you're behind in the first half. Don't go for it. Punt the football away. Don't panic. It's too early for that, but let's find out. Sometimes these coaches make some strange decisions.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it.
Offense lines up here.
Gets it again.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the second after the break. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Good piece of tackling. Second down here after that run play.
Right back to him.
They break through, tackle him behind the line.
The Chargers defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time on the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
Now looking at 3rd down. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Edelman is tackled down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation here for the defense.
He'll take the snap from the gun.
Throws the pass.
Has Olsen.
And Gaze there to make the tackle.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. First down following the long play. The give. Picks up about 5.
The Raiders, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time to run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
They call his name again.
Then picks up about 3.
The Raiders, like a lot of teams in the NFL, once again in the red zone, they would love to run the football in there and score that way. Well, that time they run it, and they get very little out of it.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Mounting a serious drive.
Takes it again. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
What a drive this has been.
Let's go.
From the gun. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Second and 10. Pryor's able to knock the pass away.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
Third down now. Out of the shotgun formation. And there's Edelman. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff. Tackle made by Barwin that time.
That is called rolling the dice.
First and 10. Play fake. Scrambling out of the pocket. And here we have second down. Out of the shotgun. Throw to the left. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Looks to his left. Pulls it in. And Phil, it's something we hear so often. It's a passing league, and right now their passing game just hasn't been a strength. It's a reason they're behind at this point.
Oh, their passing game, it's been borderline terrible so far in this game, and you got to go in and talk to your quarterback and try to give him some confidence and say this to him. Trust what you see and let that football go. That gives you a chance to have success.
Game's 5.
Let's go.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. He'll fire it out to the left. He's taken down at the 35. This is third down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Chargers are up in this one. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Dropping back 3. Edelman, he's brought to a halt. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment.
2nd and 4. They'll run it here. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you're backed up against your own end zone, I think it's up to the coach to call some plays that catches the defense by surprise. They did it that time, and they got a big first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The Raiders in the pistol formation. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Davis there to take him down. Turnovers come back to haunt you every time, Phil. And today, some of these interceptions have certainly done just that.
Yeah, these interceptions have hurt a lot, no doubt about it. The rest of the team, these interceptions are so bad, the rest of the team cannot overcome it. So the quarterback's got to turn it around, start being smarter, and throw the football to the right guy.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. He does have a lower body injury, but he is clear to get back on the field at this point. Back to you.
Get ready.
2nd down and 6.
Browns taking the handoff. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Get ready.
The Raiders from the 22.
They'll run it with him again. That's a huge 3rd down conversion, especially after all of the failures leading up to this point.
When you're behind in the football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Let's go.
First down at the 26. Back to the ground. And Matthews is all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Let's go.
Throws to the right.
Edelman. Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Gets the handle here.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd down.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Again, they'll lean on him. Running room. This was a team that knows how to run the football right down your throat, and that's exactly what's taking place here in this game.
You know what they've done here today, Jim? They have embarrassed this defense. It's okay sometimes on the defensive side to get beat by the pass, but when you get beat by the run, man, that's hard to overcome.
Chancellor's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down following the run. This has been a long drive so far. They hand it off to him again.
And Bernard is brought down. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
This long drive continues.
They feed it to him one more time. The Raiders are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Takes another handoff. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Well, what the...
Offense lines up here. The Raiders snap it at the 41. And he takes off. And there's Edelman. The Raiders now move the chains. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
Second down now. The jumbo set on the field. Handoff made. He's tackled right at the 31. First down here after the run. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. To the ground. Going to lose yards here. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the fourth after this. After running it, it's second down. It's Bernard in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. They'll mark him at the 29. The Chargers haven't forced many turnovers this season, but today they're having a big outing. And it's easy to see why they're winning because of it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They are hustling so much, and when you hustle, you get more defensive players around the football, and that's how you cause turnovers.
And there's Edelman. That picks up 11.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
He makes the catch, and that's a gain of 9. Looking ahead, the Raiders will be on the road in Buffalo next week, while the Chargers will be playing at home next week.
Get ready.
Third down and 3. Handoff. Looking for space. Left side.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations. Never take it for granted when you're trying.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Marching down the field and taking their time. And intercepted. No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You got to love a defense. It's not afraid to.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Out of the gun. As Olsen fires in on the tackle. The matchup at quarterback hasn't been pretty at times, Phil. They're both dealing with similar struggles in a close game, so it might come down to which one can figure it out first.
Yeah, that's Jim, I wouldn't be surprised by that. The offensive line protection has not been good today. And what happens, you just got to get used to people being all around your feet and still making those plays as a quarterback.
Trying to work that left side. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. The Chargers have taken away the passing game, something they've struggled with all year, but not today, and that's why they're up in this one.
Yeah, they are taking away the passing game, like you said, and that's why they're winning, because they've made the offense one-dimensional. When you do that, you can be a great defense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Getting set as fast as they can. From the shotgun, he'll keep it on the play fake. Has Olsen. That's second down coming up. Bryce Brown is in the backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Throwing now to his left.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Third down on the way. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Edelman.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
First down at the 45.
Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Keeps it on the play fake. Into the open. That's a gain of 8.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Will go ground. That'll stop the play right there. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The defense comes out in the dime. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. In the end, it picks up only a yard. The long drive continues. 2nd and 9. The ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
Well, the defense always says, let's call some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
Mounting a serious drive. Third down and 12.
And they deck the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Keeps it here.
That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.